Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing my Dessertathon TBR. So as you guys can see, I'm in the normal room that I would film my live reading sprints. I'm just in here tonight for filming because we're still having our new cat adjust to the house and he meows a lot, so I'm hoping that you guys don't hear him. He likes to let you know where he is in the house, so hopefully he's not too loud in the video. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys my TBR, which I have piled beside me here, and I'm very excited to get into it. So for those of you that don't know, I'm doing the Dessertathon, and so this is like a dessert themed readathon. And so there's a bunch of different teams with my lovely co-hosts. I announced them in the announcement video, so I'll link that down below, as well as there is also the sign up form in that video. So if you guys still want to sign up, you still have time. And yeah, I'm really excited. I am the host of Team Celestial Cupcakes, and our special genre is sci-fi dystopian books, which is like my favorite genre, so this is perfect. And so the goal of the readathon is everybody's trying to complete different recipes for extra points. And so our team recipe is the chocolate cupcake, and so I'm going to try and complete the entire recipe for my team to get lots of points. So I'm going to go over my different prompts, and so the prompts that I'm doing are specifically for the chocolate cupcake recipe. And so each prompt is like one of the ingredients, and yeah, so I'm going to go over them and tell you guys what I'm going to be reading for each. So the first prompt for me is cocoa powder, and so this is to read a non-fiction classic or a serious toned book. And I don't read many non-fiction books, but I did have one on my shelves, and so I'm going to read this one, and that is Black, White, and Gray All Over. So this is the non-fiction story of a black man who is a cop in the 1960s in Detroit, Michigan. It kind of details his life before becoming a cop, during his time as a cop, and afterwards. So yeah, it's nonfiction. Like I said, I don't read too much nonfiction, but I'm very excited to dive into this one and learn all about this guy's life. I'll give you a little synopsis too. So it says, from shootouts and robberies to riding in cars with pimps and prostitutes, Frederick Reynolds' early manhood experiences in Detroit, Michigan in the 1960s foretold a future on the wrong side of the prison bars. Frederick grew up a creative and sensitive child, but found himself lured down the same path as many black youth in that era. No one would have guessed he would have a future as a cop in one of the most dangerous cities in America, Compton, California, marked by commendations and awards. The traumatic and highly demanding nature of the work, however, took its toll on both his family and personal life, something Frederick was able to conquer, but only after years of distress and regret. So, yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a very interesting read, and I'm excited to learn all about Frederick's life. The next prompt is Flower, and this is to read a book from your favorite genre. So I'm going to be reading Dark Cloud, and this is a sci-fi graphic novel. I don't know too much about this, but this was sent to me by the author, and so I was like, yes, I love graphic novels, and I was super excited to receive this and open it up. So I'm really looking forward to diving into this sci-fi. Next up, we have Salt, and so this is to read a tearjerker. And so for this book, I chose Leah on the Offbeat, and I am so excited. I've had this on my shelf for ages, and I'm just really looking forward to diving back into the same world as Simon. Like, I know that Simon is not the main character of this book. This one is about his friend Leah, but I'm very excited to just get back in that whole world and just see all those familiar characters from Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda and see what happens with Leah's journey. I'm very curious to know how it went with her, because she was a prominent side character in Simon's book, and so yeah, I want to know what happens with her. I feel like it's going to be a tearjerker because I got emotional reading Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. So yeah, I picked this one for that, and I'm looking forward to finally reading this book. And yeah, it's just been staring at me on my shelf, so it's finally time. Then we have Milk, and so this is to choose a book with a white cover or one that it's not its original cover. So for this one, I'm going with this because I feel like it's mostly white, and so that is the Beatles graphic novel, since there's all of this white background. This was sent to me by Campfire Graphic Novels, and so Campfire Graphic Novels, they usually do graphic novels based on like real life events, and a lot of them are like historical events or like Greek and Roman mythology. So this one was actually on the Beatles, the band, and this one is called All Our Yesterdays. And I'm really looking forward to this because I love the Beatles. I have the Beatles on vinyl, like their greatest hits. And yeah, they've just been like a band that I've grown up with. My cousin loved them, my parents loved them. So like I just have been listening to them my whole life. And so I'm looking forward to reading a graphic novel about them because I haven't experienced that format of the Beatles yet. So it's like, it's a very exciting moment. And I think I'll be able to fly through this. It's also another graphic novel, so it's like easy points. The next prompt is eggs. And so this is a book that is part of a series. And so I'm a little ashamed of this one, but I'm choosing Gill's World because this was a book that was on my May TBR, but I did not get to it. I was not successful in completing my entire May TBR. Are we surprised? Not really. But this is the first book in a series, and so I figured this one would be good for that prompt. I'm still carrying it over. I'm still committing to reading this book. This is also my TBR jar pick, so like I need to read it. So yeah, I'm going to get to it this time, and it's also sci-fi, which is my team genre, so representing with Gill's World. Then we have Vanilla, and so this is a book that you have been saying that you will read, and so I'm choosing this one because I've been saying that I will read it since I got it, and also because this is the Faze and Gaze book club pick for June, and that is Master of One. So this is not the official cover, this is still the ARC cover, but this is the one that I got a long time ago. I've been saying I'll read it. It has Faye in it, so like why have I not picked it up? But yeah, I'm excited to dive into it and to chat with the Faze and Gaze about this book. So I'll give you a brief synopsis because it actually does sound really cool. It says, welcome to the Queen's City, a terrible place to live, an excellent place to die. Rags is a talented thief, but stealing relics from the Fae, that's something else entirely. Especially when the relic he's after turns out to be a Fae himself. A distractingly handsome, annoyingly perfect ancient Fae prince called Shining Talon. Good thing Rags can think on his toes because it's only going to get stranger from there. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've learned that I really like books about Fae, and yeah, I just kind of like how evil they are. That's weird to say, but it's it's just something I enjoy, and so I'm looking forward to diving into another book regarding Fae, and it's also a heist book, so that's kind of exciting. But it's like they're trying to steal a person, not an object, so it's even more interesting. So it's like, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this one, and I think it'll be good, honestly. So we'll see how it goes. And then my last prompt is Sugar, which is a feel-good book. Now, I feel like this is going for like lighthearted feel-good, but I'm personally taking it as like a feel-good book that's going to make me feel good. And books that make me feel good are books that like I can puzzle my way through and figure out. So I'm choosing Blue Haven by Lisa King. So this is I believe it's a thriller, and I believe I'll be able to puzzle through this, maybe figure it out, maybe not, we don't know. I read Lisa King's other book, Vanishing Hour, and it was more of like a dystopian one, so it wasn't really like one that I could puzzle through, but I did really enjoy her writing. So I'm thinking that this one will be very good, and I'm looking forward to finding out what it's all about. Now, I'll read the synopsis for you guys so that we can figure this out together, because I've read like the brief one, but not the full one. And yeah, I want to know. It says, welcome to Blue Haven, the world's most lucrative condo corporation. So exclusive that only 5 lucky residents live in this lush tropical paradise housed in a top secret location. Among them is 25-year-old Aloe Malone, an introvert and former waitress who traded bussing tables for lengthy sleep-ins, ocean dips, Michelin star restaurants, spectacular sunsets, and unlikely new friends, all thanks to a spurious lottery win. Life's good. Damn good. That is, until Aloe discovers a journal seemingly left by a past resident named Eloise, whose entries are both sad and evoking. Aloe quickly suspects there's more to Blue Haven than meets the eye. Her suspicions are confirmed when visions arise, gruesome hallucinations she can't understand, followed by a strange yet familiar man lurking in places he shouldn't. Something's wrong, or maybe it's all in her head. Regardless, she vows to uncover the truth. Except someone wants to keep her quiet, and it's the last person she ever suspected. Ooh, and it says here it's a science fiction thriller. So I had no clue that this had sci-fi in it. I'm even more intrigued now. And it's part of like the books for my genre for my team. So like this is awesome. So yeah, I'm definitely choosing this one. I think it's going to be fantastic and I'm really looking forward to it. And those are all the books that I'm reading for the Dessertathon. Hopefully I can complete those all because if I can, then I can get lots of points to my team by completing the chocolate cupcake recipe. So yeah, I hope I can do it. Cross my fingers. I put 2 graphic novels on there, so like I should be able to, but it's still a lot of books and I've only been really hitting like 4 to 5 books a month lately. So I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna have to wait and see. I'll also put the link to the sign up form in the description down below because there's still time to sign up if you guys want to join in. And there's also a Discord, so if you guys want to check out the Discord, I'll put that in the description down below as well. Anyways, that's it for my video, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you've read any of these books and you liked them or disliked them. Like I like hearing your opinion on the books. And also let me know if you're participating in the Dessertathon because I want to know who else is taking part. If you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Coffee page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as a link to buy my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Mondays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.